Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time joining us, I'm Michael Honeycutt. This is day 3 on Road to 220. This is shoulders day. So I'm gonna get in there. We're gonna start on dumbbell shoulder press, do what I usually do. My routine is very simple here, but we're gonna replace what I would do with the dumbbell lateral raises with there's a machine here that I'm actually really excited to use. We're gonna replace it with that, and we're gonna move on from there. So it's a very, very simple day. It's about 4 to 5 exercises, probably more on the 5 side since we're at a commercial gym now. What I showed you guys the last, how to build boulder shoulders with just dumbbells, that was like 4 exercises just because it was only dumbbells, so it was, you know, pretty strict to what you could do. This one, it's going to be a lot different. It's going to be starting off with dumbbell shoulder press. We're going to move to some lateral raises with the machine. Then we're going to move to some rear delts with the machine press flies, or the machine flies, whatever you want to call it, just so you can get that stretch. I'll show you guys kind of how to do it, but, you know, we're going to get in there. And yeah, it is about 12:41 p.m. on Friday. I know it's a little, you know, my week's been a little hectic today. Sorry for missing the last 2 days, but, you know, I had to go help my sister move and, you know, where she is right now. So, yeah, with all that being said, let's get to the cheers here. We like to do a little cheers on the channel here. Pre-workout, got the Woke AF in hand. Cheers, boys. Cheers. This time I came more prepared. I charged up my mics, charged up the camera. We're all good to go. You know, this is a learning process for all of us, for you, for me. I'm completely self-taught in everything that I do: nutrition, posing, workouts, videography, editing. I'm completely self-taught in everything. So, you know, hopefully you guys will take this, and instead of paying for courses and shit like that, you know, you can learn from this and do it yourself. Because, you know, whatever you want to do in life, you can do it. All of the information is at your fingertips, which is what's so different from, you know, 30 to 40 years ago. Like, we didn't have this 30 to 40 years ago, you know? So it's just, don't make excuses, because all those excuses are probably invalid, you know? You can get out there and you can do whatever you put your mind to. It's really just up to you to be able to, you know, learn everything. Just don't be lazy. But with that being said, let's get inside. I'll see you guys at the dumbbell shoulder press. Hopefully nobody's blaring music in there so you can hear me on the mic, but if they are, we'll just talk very quickly, get to it, and then show you the sets with the music in between. So, but yeah, I'll see you guys inside. All right, boys. So we've hit our 2 warm-up sets, which is a set of 50s and then a set of 70s. Now we're moving up to the 90s. We're gonna do 2 sets, 2 working sets. Rep range 6 to 8. Depending on how I feel, most likely go towards the 6 today, but same thing as usual. I'm not gonna stop here and then just go up like this. I'm gonna bring it all the way down, let the dumbbells touch, because I want that deep stretch, and then I'm gonna go back up. So, and it's not just, you know, crank them out, right? It's, you know, have as much control over the weight as I can, right? So, yeah. Whew. Let's not waste time here. I'm gonna get straight into it, but yeah, just want to let y'all know, stop ego lifting. Just because you can do more weight going to here does not mean that it's gonna do anything for you. So,
as a whole,
which
is why I have very bad handwriting. Any other questions?
Can you tell me if there's something that you're not good at, or maybe something that you're scared of?
Something I'm scared of?
What? Yeah, right. I was not scared of anything.
I suppose monsters.
Me too. I am too. Dummy, that was not the same as you.
There are many types of monsters in this world.
I got 5 there. I mean, I'm not too mad about it, so. I haven't gotten back to strength training in a while, so it's gonna take me a minute to get back to where I was. But we're gonna move from here to that machine I was talking about, machine laterals, from then on, so on and so forth, but we'll get to you when we get there. Alright, y'all, like I was saying, usually I do dumbbells here, just to get, you know, a little sit-down dumbbell lat raise, but since I got a machine here and it kind of restricts the path of the movement that I take, I'm gonna use the machine here, so it's, you know, the same movement every time. I don't know if that makes sense, but like when you got a dumbbell, sometimes you want to just throw it up. Here I'm able to really control the weight on the way down. But yeah, so like this machine, I'm not gonna start out here, right? It's gonna be where I start to feel the tension, that's where I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna bend over just a tad here, and then I'm gonna try and get my thumbs under it, control that weight down. But it's pretty simple, so I'm gonna show you guys one of my top sets here, and then we're gonna move on. But I've already, warmed up, kind of got myself used to the machine here. It's new to me, so it's, we're learning. But yeah, I really do like this machine. I'm gonna use it from now on. But yeah, so I've got it set to 99 pounds right now, 45 kilograms. Probably gonna move it up to like 110, but we'll see. Rep range 8 to 10, something like that. So, but I'll get back to you guys when we get to the top set here.
They eat even though they've never experienced hunger. They study even though they have no interest in academics. They seek friendship even though they do not know how to love. If I were to encounter such a monster, I would likely be eaten by it. Because in truth, I am that monster.
That feels really fucking good. So I'm gonna do probably 2 more sets here, and then we're gonna move on to some rear delt movement, and then from there probably do some traps. Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this. So for rear delts, you can grab a cable if you want to. You can get a stretch, whatever you want to do. But I kind of like to do this just because if I'm sitting sideways here, right, I'm grabbing onto the seat. The stretch that I get from here all the way out, I'm gonna feel that a lot more. But like I said, everything that you wanna do, you wanna focus on getting a deep stretch and focus on control of the weight. So I'm gonna go for a lighter weight here and more of that deep stretch. So it kind of looks a little something like this. I'm gonna sit sideways on here and kind of grab on here. But I'm not gonna grab the handle. I'm just gonna put the side of my wrist against it like this, so it's like a neutral grip kind of.
But you know what? I wasn't even competing with anyone else. I was trying to beat that guy Tom Platz every day. I had challenged Tom Platz. Whatever he did, I could do better. I had to do it. There's no plan B. I didn't want to be like everybody else. I wanted to be a bodybuilder. That was my plan in life. Forget about the technique, how to do this. If you want something bad enough,
it's all about controlling the weight.
You can do it. If you want something bad enough, you can do it. There's got to be a switch. Go click it. Now you're crazy. You do anything, you will die. You're willing to die to get there. This is heavy. This is the last lap. This is the last 50 yards. You gotta give. You gotta give. Do not fail. Do not fail. You cannot be a loser. Lose is nothing. You must not lose. You cannot be still a loser. You gotta never die to lose. Give. Come on. More. Kill me. Squeeze it. If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you can't do something, not even yourself. To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe.
If you make yourself more than just a man, if you devote yourself to an ideal, and if they can't stop you, then you become something else entirely.
Which is?
Legend.
And the next time I want your eyes open and you are ready, determined, motivated, inspired to turn your physical self beyond any previous man accomplishment.
So I might even dumb down the weight just a little bit more so I can get more out of it. But I mean, the main thing you want to focus on here is controlling that weight and really going for that deep stretch. It's like Jeff Nippert was saying, people, they'll do a knee and they'll do a lat pull down. Your lat kind of wraps around, right? So I'm gonna come from here to here for the lat. It's the same thing with your rear delt. Rear delt wraps around. So you want to really get to that deep stretch and then come out. So that's what that kind of looks like. I'm going to do 2 more sets here. But like I said, everything that I do, I'm going to show you guys 1 set, and then we're going to move on to the next here. So from here, we'll probably go on to, we'll see. I got a lot of new machines here. I kind of want to figure out what I want to do, but probably do 1 more, and then another trap exercise here, which is going to be dumbbell shrugs. But yeah, traps, got the 100-pound dumbbells here at my feet, and just doing shoulder shrugs. First 2 sets, I'm not going to train till failure. You're going to want to leave at least 1 to 2 in the tank. 3rd set, we'll get till failure. Depends if we dumb the weight up, we'll see. But probably going to do like 10, 12 reps, we'll see. Just depends how we're feeling here. So let's get to it.
I got to tell you, she's everything I'm not. She got together with my training partner. And I came home from the 80 Olympia and they're together. I'm like, oh my God. I was so hurt and so baffled that this girl could do this to me before the 81 Olympia. I just opened the door to the Gold's Gym that day, that year, and boom, everything would work. I decided to take all that energy and put it into the gym. Come on. Squeeze it! Squeeze! Killing you!
Alrighty, y'all. That is going to conclude us on day number 3, shoulders. 4 total exercises. You know, very simple. I mean, shoulders it's not very hard. You got your front, you got your side, and you got your rear. The front, we worked with the dumbbell shoulder press. Side, we worked with that second workout, which was the side lateral raises. And then we worked the rear delt with that, chest fly machine. Instead, we're just going to sit sideways on it, get that deep stretch, and go for it. And then we finished it off with the traps. And that's going to do it for a very simple, very easy shoulder day. You don't really need much. It's not much to it. So don't complicate it too much, because if you're going to be in the gym for 3 hours doing like 10 different exercises, you're probably not going to go anywhere. You're going to sit at a plateau because your body needs fuel, needs energy every 2 to 3 hours. So if I'm going to be in there for 3.5, 4 hours just because I want to do 10 to 15 exercises because I want to impress that girl that's over in the corner, it's not going to do much for you. So lift optimally, don't complicate things too much, and yeah. So we're going to get into posing, what we like to do on the channel. I like to show you a flexed me and then an unflexed me, because I want to show you the reality of being a natural bodybuilder, the reality of social media. I do have the best camera, I have the best lighting. So, take that into account before you start judging and, comparing yourself to people on social media. Just want to let you know that. So I'm going to zoom out here, we're going to get into this posing, and then we're going to get out of here and we're going to go eat. But like I said, I have really good lighting here. I got really good camera, so it's going to be different than what you would see. Have you maybe use a phone, maybe use not the best lighting, etc., etc. So just take that into account before you start comparing yourself and whatnot. So okay, so we're going to start here. Obviously, my shoulders are pumped, so we're not going to get too much into there. But completely unflexed. We're going to just do a little turnaround here, and then we'll come back and do some flex. So unflexed. And then let's get into some flexing here. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple, guys. Don't really compare yourself to what you see all on social media. because at the end of the day, that's most definitely not what they're gonna look like 24/7. So, one more time here. Alrighty, y'all. With that being said, that's gonna conclude us for day number 3, shoulders. If you liked the video, learned something today, I really do appreciate it if you would just like, comment, subscribe. Really does mean a lot to me. But yeah, with all that being said, guys, I'll see you guys next time.